and maybe link to your email. So that's all going to happen. Um, so I'll kind of just start right now. Everybody, when you log into the KV Core, this is what you're going to see. It's going to show you your dashboard, show you what everybody's looked at on your website, and you can track them and everything like that. The list of all the things that we can get into, and all of our tools are on the left there. But the simplest thing that we need to do when we first get started in KV Core, come over to your name, go down to My Profile, click on My Profile. This is important that we have My Profile set up correctly. So you're going to have your agent profile, and all you're going to do is hit Edit Profile, and then you're going to put everything in that you need. So on my profile, I have my name, first name, last name, and then I have a title, and it says, DRE. So I have my DRE number, just so that anything I do, and then you can put your photo image in there. Next thing you want to do is put in your cell phone, right? And you can show that on your site or your direct line. You can do any of those, your work phone, any numbers you have, and you just click show on site. Whichever one you want to show on your web page, you're going to put a little check mark there. Put in your email, right? This is the email that you use, and this is the email that's your KV Core email. I have everything forwarded from EXP to my Michael Sonic group. And then you're going to put in from email. So when people write you email, it's going to come to this first one. When you put from email, if you put whatever email you use, this is the email that somebody's going to see it comes from. So instead of coming from my michael.sonny at exprealty.com email, all the emails that people get are the email that they're used to having seeing from me, and they come from michael at sonygroup.com. Then you put your from name. So when it says from, you can just put your name. That's who it's coming from. And I don't use the notifications. You would put your website in here, and everybody's website, right? You're going to have a website. It's your first name, last name.exprealty.com. If you choose to, you can have a personalized website with KV Core, but they're going to charge you $11 or $12 a month to hold on to that. So I just prefer to just use the one they have, and I can copy, post, clip it, and everything like that. So, and then you put a personal website. Not many people have a personal website. It doesn't really make that much difference. But I decided to take a little bit of a switch, and instead of having my personal website, I put my eXp Realty Careers website there. So when anybody wants to find out more about eXp Realty, if they click on my personal website, it's going to go there. If you're working with the lender, you can put the lender in here, and this will be connection with a few different lenders that are part of eXp Realty. And then you would also put your designations in here. So mine is a realtor. Any questions on any of this stuff so far? Am I going too fast? We all pretty good?
I have a fast question.
Go ahead.
Quick question is, if you have a domain like, your name, carolinarroyo.com, is there a way to forward that domain to the EXP?
So what you would do is, if you have that domain, let's say you did that through GoDaddy, you would forward that
Correct.
through GoDaddy to go to EXP.
So I'm using this website, to forward it in GoDaddy. Is that what I'm using?
Correct. You would
Okay, got
forward GoDaddy. You would use that, and if anybody logged into that, it would go to, it would come to this website, which would be your
Okay.
EXP website. So
Okay, thank you.
on here, you would just put in the GoDaddy website, because anytime they click the GoDaddy website, it would go to your carolinarroyo.exprealty.com website.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, the GoDaddy goes in the website one where EXP right now is, correct?
Correct.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay. And then, like we said here, you're gonna have your agent ID. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up. And then your NERDS is gonna be underneath it. I believe your vendor ID is already there and listed, and that's right up there. I believe that's also your EXP ID, your ID that you have. But then right here, social media. So social media, you want your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn. If you have a YouTube, you should get your YouTube page there. I don't do Pinterest, but if you do, put it in there, and then Instagram, and then your license number. How do you find your Facebook or the Twitter or anything? All you do is go to Facebook, right? Or I could just go to my Facebook page, which I have here. You click, when you're on your page, you just click on it, copy on the top there. just make sure you on your page or on your thing, on your page, and just go to the search bar up there, the address bar, click on it, copy it, and then paste it. The same thing for Twitter. Go to your main page and then click up on the address bar, copy it, and you can just drop it in there and paste it. When you do all that, that's going to drop that information into your web page. So if I go on my web page, which is michaelsani.exprealty.com, you can see up on the top, it has my links. So if I want to go into Facebook, it takes me straight to my Facebook page. If somebody's here and they want to go to Twitter, it'll take me to my Twitter page. So these are going to be huge because people that come to your site, they want to get to know you. They want to be able other options where they can find you and get to know you. So you're going to click on those links, or you have those links available for them to click on. Right? So then position, you can leave it in there if you have a position that you work. You know, I put realtor, I'm on a team, so I have a team leader. And then language, if you speak another language, it's always good to have it up there because sometimes people will do Google searches and things like that, and they'll want a Spanish-speaking realtor, a bilingual realtor. They want a realtor that speaks Tagalog. So any of those things, if you put that in there, people looking for a realtor that speaks your language, that will be able to help pull it up on Google so they'll be able to find you better. And then you're going to put a little bit about you. People that want to find out about you when they come to your site, they want to be able to read about you, find out a little bit more about you. So you're going to fill out this part, the about you. Last thing that you're going to fill out is the signature. And you can take the signature from your Google or whatever else you write, your normal email signature, you can copy it and paste it in here. That way, every email that comes out of KV Core is going to have your signature on it that you have that matches, and so it's all going to be the same. And then from there, the rest of this you do not need to fill out. You're going to be good. Any questions about any of this? No. Okay, perfect. From this part, whenever you want to do something in KV Core, it's really nice. You can just come to where your name is, and you're going to be able to drop down and get everything going. One other nice thing on here, I don't know if we covered before, we all have a home owner page, and we have an app that we can share. So if you click on right here, if you click on your name, and I'll go back there, click on your name, phone number, this is my email, this is my web page, this is my home owner app. So if I want to see where that is, if I click on it, it'll pull up this link, and this is what I just pulled up right here, download mobile app. I can take this and I can send it to somebody. I can screenshot the picture, I can print it out, and then I can make sure if somebody wants to enter their cell phone and their email address, they can download my app from their phone, and then they'll be able to use the app. Okay. The rest of it here, we all have pretty much the same that we're going to do. If you're not on a team, you won't have teams, you won't have lead routing. And if you want to get access to any of these things, those are you mostly going to use agents, websites, and phone, but just agents and website really. So from there, I'm just going to go back to our board. Here, this is our dashboard where we can follow everybody that's coming along. So now, one big thing as we go, and like we're going to probably come back to this other days, is how we can track people and how we're going to find out other information and once they come in. But everybody that comes into our site is going to be on here when they look at it. What I want to cover today is squeeze pages and landing pages. And until recently, I only believed in doing squeeze pages because they're easy and you drop in. But I just figured out this last week or so on how a landing page can really help you. So you go to your lead engine here. And once we're on our lead engine, we're going to click squeeze page. We're going to select the domain, which will be only one option for us really because we all only have one site, and hit start building. What's nice here is we can have all these options of what we want to do with the squeeze page. We can do single property, multi-property, seller squeeze, market report. So we're going to just start a single property, and I'm going to say close to me is Valencia. Valencia, California. Let's see if you type in the name. Oh, I put Vela. You type in the name and underneath it pops up. So I'll put the city. So once there, you put the city. If this is highlighted, that's the area it's going to come. I'm going to click on here, listing type. And let's say I do single family homes in Valencia. Okay. And then I'm going to come down here. I don't care about the style, the prices, or anything, just for this point. Walk score, I don't care. Options. So let's say we're going to go through the options, and I want Valencia homes on a golf course, right? My source, this is where I'm going to get the page information where I'm going to post this. I'm going to put Facebook. So just type Facebook. And I can put in a hashtag here. And this is how I'm going to track where this information came in. So hashtags have no spaces. So I'm going to make it golf course, highlight it, and I'm going to put buyers for, or I'm going to put golfers Valencia, because that's just going to be, I'll be able to access it later. My Facebook cover photo I'll just use from a recent listing. Now this one, property views allowed before registration. It defaults at 2. This tells the person how many times they can look at the site before it says, we need your information. Okay. On this, because of what we're doing, what I'm showing you today, I'm going to put it on never. Okay. I'm going to put it on never. So they never have to register on this. Right. If I'm going to use only a squeeze page, they're going to have to register. But because of the way we're going to use the squeeze page in conjunction with our landing page, we're going to leave it on never. And then we're going to generate a link. And when we generate this link, it comes up here and it gives us a long link and a short link. I like to just take the short link. So you copy the short link, right? You can just take it, and you want to see what it looks like. You'll paste it in your address bar. And when you paste it in your address bar, it shows me here. So in Valencia, right now, there are 4 properties, right, by the golf course, by a golf course. So now I have my squeeze page. So now what do I do with it? I can send it out. I can post it on Facebook just like that, and people can click on it. But that doesn't do me any good, because then I won't get their information. So now what I want to do is I want to come back in here, and I want to go into Lead Engine, and I want to build a landing page. Now, a landing page is something I can take, and this is what's going to take people to a certain page. And this is where I can capture their information. So when I'm doing a landing page, I'm always going to do lead generation. There's some cool things you can do, because you can, if you wanted to promote a video, if you wanted to give a video and do a lead. So there's different things you can do. If you want to just get a Facebook chat, you can. But I leave it on lead generation. And I personally prefer the light theme to the dark theme. So you just go light, and it makes it work out here. Now, my lead type, I'm looking for buyers. Okay. What I'm going to do is a hashtag now. Coming in here, it's going to be the same hashtags. I'm going to put golfer Valencia. Right? And hit enter. So that's going to be my hashtag that's going to come in. It's going to be under golfer Valencia. Under here, see the submit text button? That's what's going to change what's on here. So I'm going to say see the list now, and put an explicit. So when they click that button, that's my call to action. See the list now. Okay? Now, where are they going to go when they see that list? I'm going to click on my squeeze page. I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to use the same link that I've done before, and I'm going to put that here. So once they click see this list now, it's going to take them to that squeeze page. Okay, so now these other things here, I can put things in there if I want, but I want it to be as simple as possible. So I'm going to just double click on each one of these, double click, left click, and that's going to take them away. Now, So I'm going to put a big title, Great Homes on great courses. However you want to put it in there, you'll put a title here, Great Homes on Great Courses, and you can say, you know, have the back nine in your backyard, right? So you're going to put anything you want. It's nice and simple. Whatever you have there, it's just nice and simple. People can read. They're going to click on this. They're going to see this page, and it's going to see there. And just to show you what the difference between a light theme and a dark theme, it's there. The other thing you can do is you're going to change your background, right? I have a bunch of different things. See, I'm doing golf, so I'm going to put golf senior. So it's going to put a picture of a golfer in the background, right?
What did you click to get the background to change?
So right under here, next to where it says require phone number, you can see this part says map. It's all right here. You're going to click under right in this space, and it'll say background in general, and then you just scroll down and you can pick your background. So I picked golf senior. Let's say I choose land. It's going to show me the land, just land property. So you can see now if I wanted to put this for any specific landing page, I can kind of cater this to whoever my market is. So I can make a specific landing page wherever I'm going to share it and whoever I'm going to get up. So let's say we do golf senior. Now, let's say I couldn't find anything in here that said golfer, right? I could come in here and I can go to custom background. It's going to ask me to do a background image URL. That means I have to have a picture that I have of a golfer in a URL. So what I want everybody to write down is postimages.org. Postimages.org. And I'm just going to show you this. I'm not going to be a golfer, but once you're here, this is free. You just hit choose image. You come to your photos, and let's pick a picture of this home that I went and viewed the other day. So I click on it, I open it, and that downloads it. So it makes a link. So that will give me a URL link for that picture. Once it's complete, it gives me here. I want to go to the direct link and copy that. I go back to custom landing, and then I put that into the link here, save the URL, and you'll see that pulls up the new background. So if you have a picture on your phone, or if you have a picture stored somewhere on your computer, you can come in here, you can make it a link that you can drop it in, and that will be your new background. Okay? As you can see here, that says custom background. So I'm going to go back to the golfer. Does anybody have any questions on any of that? No? Okay, perfect. So we have this all done real simple and everything. The reason we do it real simple, if you look at Zillow, if you look at Open Door, when you go to their site, it just says, what are you looking for? People come to this, and it's simple, right? Now, our thing is we just want to get leads, right? We want to get their information and get them interacting with us. So I do not require the phone number. You can require it if you want. I don't require it. I just require the email. Okay? If you enter your cell phone, we promise to only send interesting, relevant real estate information. You can reply, stop at any time if you don't like what we're sending. And you can change that or anything. Okay, so now once I have all this, it's all, all in here stored and saved. What's important is once I save this, I can't change it. I have to make a whole new one if I don't like what it is. So let's save this. But look what comes up, a warning. Okay, you'll be able to save this page. When you click OK, it's going to be saved. And that's going to be the link that takes you to the landing page. So I'll hit OK. And now my landing page is created. So now if I click see the list now, right, it won't let me do anything until I put my name in here. So I'm going to put in Mike GK at AOL.com. and see the list now. And Oh, my internet's slow, that's why, sorry. It takes me to the landing page. So now if I go here and I view details, while I'm on the landing page, I can see the properties that are on there and look through, and I can see, okay, so this is what people are going to see if they come to this page and see the site. Now, obviously, look, it gives credit listed by Neil Weichel, but it says your agent. If they want to chat with us, they can do that. If they want to ask a question, request is showing, any of that information will come back to us. If they want to see, so they're going to be able to hear. It has our number right there that they can give us a call. So all that information is there. Now, go back to KV Core. I want you guys to see something. When I go here, okay, if I go to landing pages and I'm saying, oh, I had that great landing page, but I don't remember where it is. How do I get access to it? Do I have to make a whole new one? If you go here, you can select your domain, but look, start building or past landing pages. You click on it and it pulls a list of your past landing pages. And the top 1 to 15, it's a lead generation. Golf Valencia is the hashtag. It's been viewed by one person. I can always come here and I can always copy that link and use it to share. So let's copy that link and then let's go to Facebook. And then we're going to go to my Facebook page and I'm going to put the link in on Facebook. That's what people will see on the link. And then what happens if I put a list for a list of homes on golf courses in Valencia, click below. And I post that. So now on my Facebook, everybody I know goes through and they're going to see that thing. And anybody who sees it, clicks on it, they're going to get that. They'll now watch. So from here, if they click on that, it takes them to here. And then they put their email in or and their phone number, and we can see the list now. So that's the landing page. You can take that landing page, you can make it as specific if you want. Let's say you're going to do an open house or you're marketing a very small area. You can put all the homes in that area or all the homes around that are on the golf course if you're doing an open house. And everybody that comes to that open house, you can send them this link in an email. So they don't have to go to Facebook. Everybody that's registered in my open house, cool. If you want to see this or other houses that are on golf courses, here's the link. Just go in and follow up. And they just put their email and then you can follow and see. Now, going back to my dashboard, right? And sometimes it takes a few minutes. If I refresh, you're going to see, okay, it's not there yet. But if I look at my emails, you can see it says, Michael, you have a new lead. So, or on my email here, Michael, there's a lead below has been assigned to you. And that's my email, contact information. So now I'm already in there. So now I'm going to be in here. So it just takes a little while for it to populate inside of here. But once it populates, I will be a lead that's in here. And then I can click on it and I can start doing any kind of marketing that I need to do to myself and get it going. So that's huge because once you're there and once your lead is there, so, and I will search for myself. So, and let's see if I just do Mike GK, boom. I've searched and I found my lead. So here I am. Later on, my activity will be shown. But as you can see, when you're in when you're in here, your lead, it shows you what you've looked at and everything like that. Also, I have a new buyer campaign, and I have this one set up, but there's a default one from the system that once a new lead comes in, it automatically activates the campaign. So once I have somebody come in to here through my lead page, it automatically puts them on campaign and starts sending them information and telling me to call them and follow up. I also know that I can set them on property alerts, market reports, listing valuations, and seller reports. Now, again, once I've come in, I can send an invite on email because I don't have the phone. But right now, I just clicked, and now I got sent an email about joining, downloading the home ownership app. Okay. Any questions about any of this? I know I kind of went kind of quickly, but there's a lot of stuff here that we can do. Any questions on any of it? No?
Well,
My
Okay.
question
gonna be
is this
recorded?
recorded so we can
That's what I
rewatch
want
it?
to know. Is that going to be recorded? Is this
Yes,
whole
this
gonna be
is recorded.
Okay,
This is being recorded, so we're going to get this out. Elgin, you want to chime in there?
perfect.
Yeah, it's recorded, right? So,
Sorry, I had my mute on. Yes, I'm recording it, and I'll get it out, and also I'll put it on our new Success Team page in Facebook. So if you haven't joined our Success Team page, join that, please. We already put the database one on, and we'll be putting this one on as well.
good deal. Thank you. Yeah, so guys, that's going to be huge, and that's the listing. So, like I said, we're here, we're in marketing. We did a smart campaign, or not smart, we did lead engines, and we did our squeeze pages. Again, so let's start building. So just some of the other options. So you can build your landing page and make it as specific as possible. Now, I'm on build. Again, the same thing with the landing page we have for the squeeze pages. If I want to know what squeeze pages I've done before, I can go to history. And this is nice because they updated this about a year ago, and everything is on here. Every squeeze page you've ever made is on here. So you can take these squeeze pages, you have them set up, and you're good to go. So one thing that I love to do, and this is it's very simple, guys. Another thing. So take a landing page like the one we just did, or take a squeeze page, and let's do this. We're going to build a market report for, let's say here, an area here, Northridge, because I already have another one. So Northridge, the city of Northridge, California. And you can draw a map or use geography. And I'm going to put Facebook, and I'm going to put market report. Okay. And so now I'm going to have a market report coming up, which is dynamic. You guys, these are dynamic, meaning that every time somebody goes to that link that we have, it changes to what's current. So if I come in and put a new market report on, I'm going to paste that link here just so we see what a market report looks like. And this is a market report in Northridge. So everybody that comes here is going to see this market report. There's 162 homes for sale in Northridge. Average sale price is 1.1 million. Average sold price is 1,032,000, and it gives their listing. This is all on my page, so when anybody ever clicks on any of this, it goes and comes up. So now I can have this go directly to Facebook, and then people would have to register, or I can do the same type of thing, take this and make a landing page and put that out there. But what I generally do is here, right now I'm logged in. So I would log out if I'm able to here. But anyways, I would take this page and I would copy it, copy the link. And then once that link is copied, you go back into Facebook, right? You drop the link into Facebook, and it gives a free real estate market for Northridge, California. What I do, guys, is I pick 5 cities around me. Around me, Santa Clarita is made up of 5 cities, right? Pick a few cities around you or a few areas, and then just schedule it out. I put Canyon Country, Monday, Valencia, Tuesday, Saugus, Wednesday, Newhall, Thursday, right? And then Castaic, or no, not Castaic. Where's my 4th one? Stevenson Ranch. I put that on Friday. And I put that out every day so people can see what's going on. The thing is, everybody gets to see another post from me. Oh, Michael's Real Estate there. Now, when you mix these all in with the personal posts that you're doing, this really gives you a draw. But this is our whole goal, right, with KV Core is to draw them into that funnel. keep them going, keep them coming back into the funnel. So the market report, you see what the market report is. Single property, and this is something I worked with James Donlin, who's on here. We created how to do a Facebook marketplace listing. So if we were going to do a single property and you wanted to do through a squeeze page and you want to base it on a single property or you do your website, you can do a single property, right? And we can put the squeeze page in here. But now, instead of having them click that link as well, we can take our single property where we put a listing ID or an address in here for a listing, put it inside of a landing page, and then put that landing page inside of our Facebook Marketplace ad. Put the link for the landing page. So when they click on that landing page inside of our ad, it will take them to the website and they will register to us as well.
Hey,
So
Mike,
just another, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I see that Carolyn had her hand up while you
Oh.
were saying this, so maybe so it's before you switch subjects. Go ahead, Carolyn.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Just to retracting in regards to scheduling, how you said you schedule, certain cities Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Is that scheduling through KV Core or is that through Facebook? Where is that scheduling?
That's actually, I do it through Facebook, but also I just put it on my calendar. I mean, how much time does it take for me in the morning, wake up, go to KV Core, click on this, go, oh, it's Canyon Country Day, click on that.
Got it.
I actually have an Excel spreadsheet with all of my links as well. And I just put Canyon Country this so that I know that I can go into them and I just click the link, boom, boom, copy, drop this in on Monday, copy, drop this in on Tuesday, copy,
Okay,
drop this
got
in on Wednesday. So I just know, hey, in my morning routine is get up, I do something that I call the pace. You guys see I post that on my page every day. And then I put in, okay, now what else? I also have to put in these for this marketplace. I have to put in these for this. I need to make sure I run an ad. And the thing is, you can schedule it or have it done. Obviously, we don't want to go and say, here's my pace, here's this, look at this squeeze page and this multi-property and this landing page and have 25 things all posted at 8:05 in the morning, right? Have it set up. So I post my pace at 8 in the morning. I'll know that I have to copy the link. I'll come back at 10, maybe do another thing. In between, maybe I'm posting a picture of what we did for fun or what I had for breakfast. So you're going to be posting all these things on your Facebook and everything to get to know these people. And that's how you're going to work building your database through Facebook with your social media. But the big draw is getting them to come here. So everything you do wants them to find a way to click onto something that's going to pull them into your KV Core, pull them onto your website. Once they're on your website and they start searching, you're going to get all that information. Now let's go back to the dashboard here and look and see if I refresh it and see what happens. Like I said, sometimes it takes a little time, but if I refresh this, you can see right here. Here's the lead. I said here, I was looking at a bedroom, looking at that property. This is the property I looked at. This is the market report that I looked at. So I'm able to track what anybody does on there.
Just put your address in here.
Oh, Tim, you gotta put a mute.
Hey, Tim, I need you to mute, my man.
2619
Oh.
Trinity.
Tim, can you mute?
Mm-hmm.
Tim.
The city?
You gotta mute, Tim. Okay. We'll go
LA.
anyway. I can text him. All right. Anyways, so that's what you're gonna do. That's how you're gonna follow up on everything.
90011.
I'm just texting him, guys. Sorry about
The
that.
host mute him.
I think the host, might be able to mute him.
Email address.
Yeah, I'm looking for that now.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have a
If you
question.
hover over his
go
his
ahead.
window, you might have a mute button appear.
Yeah. Just put your cursor over his window.
I have a question too. Michael, it's Letitia.
Hi, Letitia.
Hey, so this is perfect. This is what I was trying to figure out. I just figured out that I could create a lead form. And so far I've only done it on Facebook, like Facebook for business. I guess you
Right.
can do one on there too. But yeah, I want to know how to do it through KV Core because obviously you get more resources with that. But
Right.
I was in a yesterday morning. I don't know if anyone else was in it. In EXP World and EXP University, there was like a class and a guy did. Um, he did exactly this. Like he did the lead form and stuff on social media, and how he was able to get like 6 figures and some commission from doing this type of lead generation. But he did it, like I said, through Facebook. And then he said he pulled the list from KV Core. And then he's had, I guess, when people entered their emails, this list was sent to their emails. And the list was like foreclosure homes in their area or something. Is that what you just did? You just generated a list. That was the golf course example, right?
Yep. So let's go here and just for example, just so you know, so start building a squeeze page, right? And let's say multi-property, and let's say again, um, I'm going to show you this again. So just to change it up, let's say I don't want to do a specific city, but I want to draw a map, and I can do, because like I said, Canyon Country is a lot of different cities. So if I wanted to do, or Santa Clarita, I can click my area here, and now I've drawn an area that's going to be. So now I don't have to just say Canyon Country. I can do all of Santa Clarita by drawing that. Apply the selection. See, it says location view edit map. So now we come down in here and I go to options and I go here to foreclosures. Okay. So now that shows me foreclosures there, all right, I'm going to hit source again, Facebook, and hashtag foreclosures. Okay, and so this is here. We'll leave that blank and we'll go never generate the link. And then this will tell me in this area, let's just come in here again and I'll just go here. For all the foreclosures that we have in this area. And there's 4 foreclosures. So I'll take, hey, if you listen, so now I have this. That would be my squeeze page. And that's going to keep updating. Every time somebody clicks on it, it's going to be whatever's the foreclosures at that moment. So I don't have to worry about updating that. Then the
Okay,
next,
yeah, that's
yeah,
what I wanted to know because the guy also mentioned that his list has been the same for 2 years. So I was a little confused, but I guess maybe I misunderstood. Maybe he's been using the same link for 2 years, but it's always updated
yeah,
the properties. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I wanted clarification on. Okay.
yeah. So you would
Thank
do
you.
that, and then just in here again, you would just type in for the foreclosures in the Santa Clarita area. If you want a list of that, take advantage of homes foreclosing, get homes cheap or whatever, and you type in however you want to advertise that here, and then you'd put that link for the foreclosures that you had right here as the URL. You type in your hashtags, you write whatever you want to do for them to see the list of foreclosures, see foreclosures now, and you put that right here, and it's again see, and that comes in right here. You put the link in right there, and then your background you could change, and look, there's even a foreclosures background. So boom, you have that in there. Lead type is going to be buyers if you wanted to do sellers or anything like that. So now it's that quick, guys. You take rid of these by double clicking on the left and just change this title. Free weekly list of and you just, as long as you spell it right, because I'm not the best speller, there you go, that quick, boom, and save it, hit OK. So now I just had this list of foreclosures that's set up. So that's what's so cool, guys. We have this, and once you have that list that you have set up, you have that link. You copy this link, but you can see it, it's saved. You can share this link. So take this, everybody that you have in your database that's interested. Anybody ever asks you about foreclosures? Oh yeah, great, I've got a list of that. Send it out to them. And they're always able to go and click in there. But that's really the big thing that I want to cover today is just how to get your squeeze pages into your landing pages and use your landing pages to collect the data. Now you can, like you said, Letitia, you can go through Facebook and you can create a form and you can have everybody put their information in there. And then you can go into Zapier and have Zapier or Zapier or whatever, bring all the data information and transfer it over to KV Core, and then it's going to be in there as the leads and everything. Or we can just go direct like this, which I think is just nicer. Just have them come direct, put their information in if they want the information. We just have to know how we're going to put it in. And this way is free. If I'm going to do some of the other things, I'm paying for ads on Facebook. So just this with maybe a little bit of a boost if I want to do that, and it's good to go. Any questions on this, guys? I don't want to go too deep into like I said, we'll leave some more and we'll go in depth on some other things as we go and do some other trainings. But does anybody have any more questions to really get into on this stuff? I see no. Does anybody, is this helpful for everybody?
It's
Something
very
like-
helpful. Michael, the only
Yes.
thing I want to know is
Very.
Okay.
how often,
Very helpful, Michael. Thanks.
how often are you providing information to your clients? Do you do just like a weekly update or market report? How often?
Okay, so I'll go into myself. So if this was a new client that came in,
Mhm.
right? And I
Yes.
have their information. All I do is for a market report. It's really simple. You search for a location, and let's say again, I'm Canyon Country. You put it in here, and you go city, and then it allows you to decide. So my market reports, I usually do once a month. I don't try to stay on top, to bother them. But if they're more active, if it's a seller that wants to know, hey, I'm thinking of selling in the next month or so, or the next 2 months, I'll drop it down to 7 days or 14 days that they're getting up-to-date information. But in general, if I just want to drip and stay in touch with them, I'm going to send them something once a month. So they're getting the market report once a month. All right. The listing valuations, that's again, you just put it in their address and it tells them their value. Now, property alerts, that's something different. Every single person that comes into my KV Core, I go in here and I add a property alert. So again, this is going to be easy. We'll go over this in detail on our next class and everything. But you put in the city, right? Now that I have the city, I leave it blank. The only thing that maybe I'm doing if I'm really trying to get somebody interested is I'll tell them I want to do reduced price homes or as specific as they want. The more specific they get, the more information in, I will give this more and more detailed, but I will send them an alert every single day and let them tell me stop sending. Because this information, right, and I've set that alert, look, it's just giving me Canyon Country. It's going to give me everything in Canyon Country every day. And I get that list, and they'll see that list, right? But once I set this up, I'm calling them the next day or a couple days later. Hi, Janet. It's Michael. Just wanted to check in to make sure that you're getting those listings that I'm sending you. And I wanted to make sure that I got the right criteria. Are you seeing the right things, or did you want me to adjust that? Right? And if you tell me, oh, no, I'm not interested in any rentals. Oh, I want 3-bedroom properties. I don't want to spend over $1 million. Okay, perfect. I'll adjust those. Now I've got more specifics and I've got more of your buying signals, what you're looking for. So the closer somebody is to buying or to being ready to do something, the more information they're going to give you and the more detailed you can make this. And then you're going to be able to match them and be more specific with them and move forward. Okay? Anybody else?
It's good stuff as always, Mike. And I would also just throw in as far as how often that you stay in touch with them. I mean, stay in touch with them until they tell you no. They're not. Because when you think about it, it's an email. I mean, it's not really that, true. I mean, I have actually had people before tell me, that they asked me to stop mailing them stuff. They're like, oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't take it personal, and just move forward. The same thing here with the KV Core stuff. It's emails, and people show up when they're ready. They just don't show up when we want them to be ready. We want them to be ready right then, all day, every day, and buy or sell something from me right now. Well, I mean, sometimes you put yourself in those same situations, and obviously, you have other things going on in your life at that particular time. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're bothered by it or whatever. It just kind of means that right now, this isn't the service that I'm looking for. Now, I have a different feeling about text. There's been times I've kind of backed off on, because KV Core does some automatic texting too. Now, me personally, I've backed off on some of that because people will tell you stop texting me. I mean, I'll tell people stop texting me. You have the stop button and they log out. But I also don't take it personal if they log out. If they log out or opt out, you figure that they opt out. That just means that that's one less person that you also have to, that you have to be marketing to or bothered with, because you're looking for people that will, not for people that won't. So that's just my opinion on that. And if you have a seller in particular, because I focus more on sellers than anything else, I actually had our virtual assistant do it, but everybody, whether they're have met, whether they are a past client, whether it's just a closed transaction, everybody that's a seller gets a market evaluation, a seller evaluation, and a market evaluation from us. Because very rarely do people that are homeowners not want to know what their home is worth. They may not want to talk to you right then, but they automatically figure out that they're getting a home report, or they're getting a neighborhood report, a market report. I mean, they look at that. If they don't look at it then, they look at it eventually, and they're not going to mind, getting that. And to be quite honest, I haven't had very many people that are buyers that opt out of the alerts. They don't really opt out too much. Now, if you're sending it to them every 5 minutes or something, sure, but more than likely, stuff that you're getting, and they get it from you daily, or if they get it from some people, they're really aren't looking, so maybe you get them to them once a month or once every couple of weeks, or whatever. And one little trick of the trade that you guys, I'm sure, probably know, but I learned a while back, is whatever time frame they tell you to get back in touch with them, cut that in half. If they say, we're not going to do anything for 6 months, so like now, so we're in where are we in February? Somebody tell you, get back to us around July, because we're going to be ready in about 6 months. Nah, I mean, like for me, they're going to get something for me March, or no later than like April or May, honestly, because at that particular point, the worst thing that they might say is, Elgin, we told you we weren't going to wait, and we weren't going to wait for 6 months. And actually, I know, I tell you what, I have found in the past that there have been people and clients that have a certain time frame, and sometimes something comes up and they just want information prior to that time. And then, and generally just nice and a smile, and people are kind of like okay with it. And if you have to adjust it after that point, adjust it. But there's nothing worse than riding by somebody's house that told you they was going to sell in July. We all know they told you get back with me in July, and we're going to talk about it. And you get back to them in July, and you see a sign in the yard, or you get back in July and you find out that the deal and closed already with somebody else. And I will tell you, if that hasn't happened to you, just because you ain't talked to enough folks yet, this gonna happen. So you want to reduce that, the possibilities of that. So hey, I thank you guys for coming on. Michael, you deserve like a nice little hand clap as usual. Yes, I did record this, so like I said, I will post this on the success page, and it's the success team in Facebook. So we are just starting to build that. I'm hoping that we can get everybody in our team, in our squad, to at least register there. And feel free to put, some of your listings, your wants, your needs, if you have questions, and feel free to collaborate. It does not have to be myself or Michael or someone else that answers a question. Yeah, jump in and let's let's make it interactive.
So what am I looking for in Facebook again? Success what?
Success team.
Okay.
I think that's all we put it as, a success team. I think I started to invite some of you guys and I got busy. So
I got Clarence.
Noon here.
Clarence is going to be inviting most of the mentees and everybody in the group. that
Okay.
I talked to.
Yeah,
So
I'll
I'll
search it
be
and join
inviting
as well.
okay, yeah, no, absolutely. Listen, as we grow this, I don't think Michael and mine, so I'm gonna say it, and if not, he can slap me later. But if you guys are trying to do some things, like say you've got friends, the other agents and stuff that are at other companies, but maybe they're checking out EXP, or you think they should check out EXP or any of that sort of stuff, feel free to invite them into the group. Feel free to invite them into the group. It's not like we're sharing nuclear secrets. If they're considering EXP, or you hear the people that say, oh, there's no trainer, oh, there's no office, oh, there's no collaboration. No, just let them come on in and see if they get value from it or not. Because there are lots of stuff in the masterminds and things like that right now from people that are saying that they're agents and they've been agents for a while, and right now they're struggling a little bit. And you're hearing about them taking second jobs or looking at other careers. There are agents that are really, really struggling right now. So we want to make sure that we're at a space too that we can provide opportunities for them. We can provide opportunities for you guys to build on your agent attraction and your residual income. This company has a lot to offer. Make sure you utilize whatever it is out there that you can to help you not only help buyers and sellers, but help yourself and build a good business for yourself that produces for you, your family. And I know they always talk about make real estate fun again and all the other good stuff. Heck, I'm just fun anyway. So you just kind of want to do that, right? So that we have a good time here. And again, if you need help with something, please don't hesitate to reach out. And we really want to grow this evening trainings that we're going to do. Right now, we're going to commit to at least once a month. We may commit to more. It's just going to be very honest, for these evening trainings, it's going to be a matter of how many of you guys show up and how often. Because I get on here and it's me and Michael, and y'all ain't here, and I'm missing a Laker game or something, I'm going to tell you, y'all going to drop down a notch. No, but I thank you guys for all showing up. Michael, do you have anything else to add? Does anybody else have anything to say?
I just wanted to thank you guys for taking the time to put this on. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I agree.
Oh, absolutely. No, we appreciate that.
I
We
second that.
Thank you, especially since I know I made a big request. I appreciate it.
I wasn't going to throw you out there like that, Dad, but yeah.
But it was needed.
But you know what though? That's okay, because if we're gonna have collaboration like that, and this is something that our team wants and needs, then let's roll with it.
You guys.
We want it.
Oh, go ahead, Jay. Go
I
ahead.
said, we want it. That's what I'm saying. That's a great job. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank
No,
you.
thank you guys. I'm hoping I see a few of y'all in Florida.
Yeah.
One more thing. I know you guys mentioned it at the beginning of the meeting, but if you haven't gotten your tickets for Glenn Sanford's visit on March 24th in LA, we just got our tickets, and it's $39. Because I was saying earlier, Rihanna, Jay-Z, and Beyonce are busy. So if we want to be hanging with the millionaire, this is our best shot at it. So get your
where did
tickets,
you find them?
$39.
Where did you find them, Pilar?
So you can go to the link that is expregiionalrally.com. expregiionalrally.com. And it's a first come, first serve event. So when the tickets are sold out, they're sold out. And I did not notice this earlier, but LA is the only location that Glenn's actually coming to. Every other location, it's other fire individuals from EXP, but he's only coming to LA.
It's
So
only because of Elgin.
it could be, it may very well be. So if you guys can make it, great. Obviously, everybody's got things going on, but if it's at all possible, I would suggest it. He's an amazing man, and especially if you haven't met him, it's a good, convenient, super cheap way to meet him.
And get great pics for
Yeah,
social media.
He's down for pics.
You can shake and hug a billionaire.
Yeah,
Put it on your Facebook page,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we'll be doing that. Let's all get a group pic that day if we can. He's down for whatever.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, thank you guys.
I'm rescheduling a dental appointment to go.
See, there it is.
Thank you
There it
guys
is.
all.
So this is big.
I will drop that link inside of our groups as well. Drop the link inside the success group so that people will know to be able to register for there. So thank you guys.
Good. All right,
you.
thank you guys.
Well,
Have a blessed evening, everybody.
Bye. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you,
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.